A new experiment in GTA 5. In today's experiment, we're going to test how far a variety of cars can drive over these speed bumps because the distance between them will increase each time and only the biggest and most capable vehicles will be able to reach the finish line. Watch the video till the end, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new experiments.
Hi guys! As always, your favorite little penguin Koki is here with you.
And a new experiment where we'll see just how far cars can actually make it over speed bumps. A new experiment. You need to leave a lot of likes under this video. And of course, check out the coolest collection of cars I've prepared today. Starting from scooters and mini bikes, even a trash can. Today, we've got fast Lambos, supercars, SUVs, and of course, some cheat cars with giant monster truck wheels that look like saw blades. So watch until the end, hit the like button, and of course, subscribe. Subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Well, I suggest we start with the smallest vehicle. It's an electric scooter. Seriously, an electric scooter? Who even thought of putting this particular thing in the experiment? Honestly, I feel like only larger SUVs will actually make it through here because the whole point of this challenge is that the very first level... Here, the distance between the speed bumps is basically minimal, literally 1 millimeter. On the second level, you see the distance is already a bit bigger. And as you go, it gets harder and harder. But on the fourth level, it's just insane. On the fifth, I'm surprised we even make it to the sixth level. Seriously, it's like parkour. Well, yeah, and that's it. And as you can see, with each level, the distance gets bigger and bigger. And it gets harder and harder to get through. So our scooter managed to get through a maximum of 6 levels. Let's go test out the cars some more. Oh, and this is a BMX, by the way, just as red as a Christmas present. And the subscribe button is red too, so right now go ahead and click that red subscribe button. Seriously, this is really like a New Year's episode. It almost works out for us because this BMX is really as red as Santa Claus, like Father Frost. Yeah, it reminds me of New Year's. And New Year's, by the way, is really cold. I even got sick. You hear that? I'm feeling a little under the weather, but your like can really... that help me get better. Seriously. Every time you hit, like, I get a notification on my phone. And honestly, every single time it makes me really happy to see that one of you liked the video. So, your likes really help a lot. Really. I look at them, and it honestly makes me want to get better, faster, and record as many new videos as possible. So don't be shy, hit that like button right now, I'd really appreciate it. Meanwhile, we're making it to level 7, and... it was just impossible to get through level 7. I think that's a really great result. We almost made it to the finish. Let's go test out some cooler cars. Actually, you know what? I think I was joking. This is a toilet. Seriously. A toilet on wheels. I don't even think we'll make it to the second level. Seriously. This is going to be really bad. Seriously, this is going to be really bad. So, okay, fine, let's go for maximum acceleration. Let's go. I'm not even gonna brake, but if this toilet makes it to the finish line, that would be really funny. 5th level. Come on, 5th level. Well, I think our toilet got stuck. Seriously, that's it. I can't go any further. There's just no way, and... come on, left, right, carefully, forward, back, and... yeah, that's it. That's the end. It just got stuck, and as you can see, the wheels are really so small that unfortunately we can't go any further. 4 levels is unfortunately the maximum. But yeah, okay, we still have the trash can, you know? Yeah, a real trash can on wheels, you know, the kind you see outside. Honestly, the toilet just wasn't enough for us, not at all, actually. So we're taking the trash can. Okay, comparison time. What's cooler, a toilet on wheels or a trash can on wheels? Let's go check it out. This is the best comparison ever that I've ever seen. Okay, level 7. Seriously? We almost, you know, made it to level 7 with this trash can. That would have been hilarious, but I would have been really surprised if this thing actually made it to the finish line. But unfortunately, there are actually only 6 levels in total, and the trash is sent off on a long journey as a result. Well, finally, we're moving on to the real supercars. We even have a Formula 1 car. But before that, I suggest we start with the Lambo, because it looks a bit simpler. And I think it'll go less far than the Formula 1 car. Because the Lambo... if you compare a Lamborghini and a Formula 1 car, I think the Formula 1 wins 100%. But we're about to find out. By the way, write in the comments which car you think will make it to the finish today. I think it'll be the off-road vehicles. Like the G Wagon on pilot wheels will definitely make it. And some other SUVs will definitely get there too, because they have really big wheels. Batmobile 1,000,000%. Okay, let's go. Ego slam. 300 kilometers per hour and... Seriously? Come on, let's fly, let's fly! No, at level 10. Do you see how far it is? I don't think even a truck could get through there. But this is still the record holder. This Lambo managed to get through 10 levels, but still didn't make it to the finish line. It's time to test the Formula 1 car. Let's see which is cooler, the Formula 1 or the Lambo. I think it's the Formula 1, because overall Formula 1 is the fastest car in the world. Well, maybe the Bugatti, although honestly I don't know, but I think Formula 1 really is the fastest car in the world. Let's go! Formula 1. The only thing is, it has a very low suspension. I don't even know if it can handle this. Well, that's exactly what I was talking about. 9 levels. It just got caught. Because it's so low, in Formula 1 you need to be super fast, so the suspension is very low. And that got in our way. Well, Formula 1 wasn't made for experiments like this. It's meant for racing on the track, yeah. But for driving over speed bumps? Definitely not, honestly. Oh, and next on our agenda is actually a Ferrari, a real one. The SF90, I think it's called. A really cool car, very fast, and I think it's electric. Yeah, indeed. And if the car is electric, that means only one thing. It accelerates much faster. So I suggest a new challenge. No brakes right away. Because if we go through slowly, we 100% will not. But right here, we actually fly right over. And this is in fact the very first car today to successfully make it all the way to the finish line. By the way, here's what happens if you go through slowly. Seriously, look. Let's try driving at 100 kilometers per hour and not going too fast. I think we have maximum levels 7. Let's pass. Here, by the way, is actually the 7th level. Look, the car is really beginning to shake now, and we haven't even reached the 9th level yet. You see, speed has a 100% effect. So the faster the car goes, the more likely it is to reach the finish line. Overall, that makes sense. So let's send this Ferrari to the finish and move on to testing more cars. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Just look at that. This car is made entirely out of real, genuine silver. And look, it's also made really, truly beautifully. Man, this car is absolutely the most beautiful and undoubtedly stunning one in today's collection. 10 out of 10, a perfect score. But today, we're actually not running a beauty salon. We're not checking how beautiful or not beautiful the car is. We're testing how powerful it is and how well it can handle this challenge. So let's go for maximum acceleration. The Nissan GTR is picking up speed and... Come on, just a little bit more, please. Perfect, guys. For stunts like this, you definitely need to scroll down and hit the like button right now. Seriously. Guys, I mean it. Go ahead and do it. Thank you so much. That was really intense. Look at the distance here. You'd need 3 GTRs just to cover this distance. And we made it across. Awesome. Seriously, that was super cool. So the Ferrari and the Nissan GTR have already finished. Let's go test it out. SUVs. Alright, 2 small SUVs and some rocket cars. Now this is going to be really fun to test. Let's go, we'll start with the smallest off-road car. It looks just like a mini boat, and honestly, I really don't think it'll actually make it to the finish line, mainly because the wheels are quite small, and the car itself just doesn't look particularly fast. But alright, let's go check it out. Let's do it. Let's not go at maximum speed. About 150 to 170 kilometers per hour, I think that's enough. Look at those wheels. That's it. I think that's where our run ends. Yeah, pretty much. 9.5 levels. That's what we managed to get through, and after that, our off-roader just can't go any further. Although, maybe if we pick up more speed, the car could actually make it to the finish line. We definitely need to test that. And actually, here's the perfect car to try it with. Let's try right now to hit the maximum possible speed with it, and maybe even fly over all of the speed bumps. Not just drive over them, but actually fly, because you can get through the 5th, 6th, and 7th levels, but after that, it really gets tough. The car is already flying over them, soaring above each and every individual one. Let's go. All right, here we go. Fly. Come on. Just a little bit more. Come on. No. Are you serious? We were literally just 1 single meter short of actually reaching the finish line. We just crash hard and fall all the way down to the ground. Okay, let's keep going. Even though it's definitely not a jet car, it still looks incredibly fast. Nike, seriously, is this actually Formula 1 Nike? Well, okay, I guess. That's quite strange, of course. Honestly, I've never actually seen anything quite like this before, but then again, why not, really? It looks really futuristic. All we need to do is get up to maximum speed. Go around the toilets. Whoa! It really flies hard, brake. That's it. This is the most perfect run, guys. This is truly the most perfect run. And this car even jumps. Now, this right here, I get it. This is a car from the future. Listen, what if we try to do this challenge in reverse right now? Okay, let's go full speed. Jump, jump, jump. Looks like we're really flying. Come on, come on. Perfect. There we go. There we go. The most important thing is to save it. Come on. Make it to the next level. Come on, come on, come on, come on, car. Come on. We have to make it. Flip over, reverse. We're a little bit stuck at the moment, but let's see if we can actually get out of this situation. Well, yeah, going backwards is much harder than going forward, and unfortunately, our formula just can't handle it. But that was the most perfect run. Just millimeter by millimeter. We made it, and that's one more car at the finish line. It's time to bring out the heavy artillery. This is the Batmobile, an iconic and legendary real jet-powered car. Now that's exactly what I'm talking about. This should be really intense because we've got a turbo booster and miniguns. The miniguns honestly won't be useful for this experiment, but we're taking them anyway. At full acceleration, we activate the booster system and try to use the turbo to fly all the way to the finish line. Although, I think we might not even need it here. Perfect. Just 5 seconds and we're at the finish. By the way, perfect, just perfect. Look, right now we're going to quickly accelerate and using the turbo booster, travel back the other way. Remember, with the previous car, we couldn't do that? Well, this time it's going to be super easy. Watch, 1, 2, 3, acceleration, turning it on. And we just fly off into space. We won't even touch the speed bumps this time. And we'll be right at the start. Seriously? Well, almost made it. By the way, what if I use the boost right now and try to fly straight from the start to the finish? I think that's a bit too crazy. But why not give it a try? Okay, take off. Boost and let's go. Come on! Straight to the finish. Straight to the finish. I really think we should absolutely nail it perfectly. We didn't even need to do this experiment. It was way simpler than that. Ha ha ha! Well, alright. 4 cars have already made it to the finish. Let's go test out the real monster trucks. I'd even say military vehicles because this is a real patriot. Yeah, I don't know how far it can go because military vehicles are usually really heavy, although this one looks really cool and really fast. Okay, let's go. Full acceleration, even the toilet. Let's try to smash it. Come on, let's go. What the? Is it made of stone or something? No, 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 this is bad. That was a really bad idea. We're stuck, guys. Oh, it jumps too. We just need to get out of here. Just get out, move forward, step back, and then try again. Okay, we're definitely not kicking the toilet anymore. It's really just like stone or something, and it's getting in the way. Okay, attempt number 2. Attempt number 2. We're going to pick up speed right now, get up to maximum speed, and make sure not to accidentally kick the toilet. We're trying to reach the finish line together. Let's go, keep moving forward. Come on, you can do it. Perfect. 7, 8, 9. Keep counting, stay focused. Level out, fly high, fly, keep going. Come on, just a little more, please. Almost there, keep pushing. It's actually really, really heavy, and I started to feel it more and more towards the very end of the experiment. The significant weight of the car really got in the way of us completing this experiment. Alright, let's go get the next car. By the way, it's also a military vehicle, and it's a real toad. It can swim quite well, and just look at those absolutely giant wheels. The car itself isn't actually very fast, despite its impressive appearance. But I think we can definitely get it going fast enough to complete this experiment, especially with a bit of effort. Especially since the wheels are extremely large and impressive. Look how perfectly the suspension works, and the car really looks like it's just jumping. Did you see that? We really jumped like a frog, a real toad. Actually just hopped over those speed bumps and ended up at the finish line. It can even drift too. Seriously? Yeah. This is truly the most unusual and distinctive car that I have ever seen in my entire life. Haha! That definitely deserves a like, and now let's go test the next monster trucks. Okay, just 3 cars left. Let's probably start with the smallest one, but at the same time, it's super long. This is a monster truck limousine. Have you ever seen anything like this? I think... No, this is insane. Okay, let's go. Alright, all we need to do, let's try it first. We'll do 2 attempts. Let's try to drive the super long monster truck not at maximum speed. Here, 150 kilometers per hour seems perfect to me. Oh, there are already problems. The suspension is already starting to have issues. And level 8, that's the maximum we can reach. But if we try at maximum speed, I think we can make it to the finish. Let's go test it. It's skidding really badly. I don't know if it's because it's so long or because the suspension is really low, but seriously, even at maximum speed, it's still a problem. We cover exactly the same distance perfectly. But yeah, you can't fool the experiment, especially with a giant long monster truck. So the maximum it can go is 8 levels. And after that, it just falls. And when the last participant in our experiment, the main thing is to get through carefully and not get caught by the spikes and saws of this giant G Wagon. Let's do it from this side instead, because this is a mini monster truck with a fist. It looks cool, powerful, and by the way, it can also jump. I don't know if that'll help us or not, but at the very least, we can use the fist to kick the G Wagon away right now. Alright, let's give it a try. Alright, bam! Well, yeah, it almost worked. This monster truck definitely can't compete with the G Wagon, and I don't think we'll get very far because we've got a battering ram, and it's gonna get in the way a lot. We didn't even make it to level 6. I wonder what happens if we try going backwards. Seriously, just in reverse, because the battering ram really gets in the way a lot. But in reverse, the top speed is 100 kilometers per hour. But I think this way is much better. Yeah, look, we're already at the 6th level 100% already. Let's make it to the 7th. It's impossible to control the car. It's just unreal, and unfortunately, 7 levels is actually the maximum that this car can possibly handle. There's just no way to go any further than that. And now, the guest of the show, the G Wagon, which comes with spikes and a rocket booster. I think we really do not even need to reach the top speed here. At 100 kilometers per hour, we'll do it in no time. We'll pass this challenge easily. Look, 120 kilometers per hour. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Just perfect. There we go, that's it. Seriously. Yeah, that's really cool, of course. So a total of 6 cars made it to the finish today. And these are either super fast, high-performance cars or like the Toad, which just hopped all the way from start to finish just like a real living frog. Or they're jet-powered cars like this impressive G Wagon or the iconic Batmobile from the movies. By the way, I wonder what would happen if we tried to drive this G Wagon in the opposite direction just for fun or as an experiment. It's just too clumsy. And that's why it just flies off downwards. But most importantly, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell. And of course, let me know in the comments which car you liked the most today. The very most. And as always, it was me, your favorite penguin. See you again. Bye-bye. Bye.